Good evening and welcome to our journey through one of Britain's most iconic culinary traditions, fish and chips. Today we're diving into the origins, evolution and enduring appeal of a dish that has fed generations and become a proud symbol of British identity. The story begins in the mid-19th century. While the idea of frying fish had been around since the 17th century, brought over by Jewish immigrants from Eastern Europe, its transformation into a national favorite is credited to early entrepreneurs. For instance, Joseph Malin, a Jewish immigrant, is said to have opened a fish and chip shop in East London around 1860, while just a few years later John Lees began selling the combined dish from a wooden hut in industrial Lancashire in 1863. The Industrial Revolution, with innovations like steam-powered trawlers and railways, allowed fresh fish to be delivered quickly to growing urban centres, paving the way for the chippy phenomenon. By the early 20th century, fish and chips had exploded in popularity. In 1910, there were over 25,000 fish and chip shops across the United Kingdom, a number that swelled to more than 35,000 by the 1930s. Remarkably, during both World Wars, fish and chips were one of the few foods never rationed, earning high praise from figures like Winston Churchill, who famously called them good companions. This exemption not only reinforced their role as comfort food during tough times, but also solidified their place in British history. Fast forward to today. While traditional fish and chip shops have reduced to around 10,500 outlets, their impact remains monumental. British consumers now enjoy approximately 382 million meals from fish and chip shops each year, including 167 million portions of the classic dish. The annual expenditure on fish and chips exceeds £1.2 billion, a figure that dwarfs the number of outlets of other fast food chains in the country. For example, there are only about 1,200 McDonald's restaurants and 840 KFC outlets in the UK. The dish itself is wonderfully simple yet versatile. Traditionally prepared with cod or haddock and thick-cut chips, regional variations abound, ranging from the classic salt and malt vinegar to mushy peas, curry sauce or brown sauce, depending on local taste preferences. Today, many chippies pride themselves on using fresh, sustainably sourced fish rather than frozen fillets, further elevating the dish's quality. In essence, fish and chips are far more than a meal. They are a testament to Britain's industrial ingenuity, cultural resilience, and communal spirit. From their humble origins on the streets of London and the markets of Lancashire to their present-day status as a national treasure, every bite carries a rich history and a promise of comfort. Thank you for joining me on this culinary journey through Britain's beloved fish and chips.